Tester. 1, 2, 3. Tester. Høres bra ut. Ok. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another round of the Drivers Room Endurance Championship, or Drivers Room Acelith Design Endurance Championship. Tonight we are at, let's see, I should have really had things ready a little bit sooner, but decisions. Um, the details, schmeetails. Yeah, it's the 18th of May, and we are back for season 2. I'm your host, Kimmaru, and tonight we will be racing at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. This is a new track to ADEC, and since it's a new track in the GT verse as well, we will be here in the group threes to start off the season. So, some background. The opening round of the new season, and Ivano and Blue Racer will be making a return this season, but sadly it's been a full lobby this week. So there is a few reserve, couple people on reserves, which is Ivano and Blue for tonight. I don't imagine anyone has cancelled, but we'll see when we get into the lobby. So I apologize for my voice. I'm might be coming down with something. So if I'm sounding a little weird, you'll know why. And tonight will also be the ADEC debut for our driver's room Cartman, driver's room racer Cartman. He will be joining the ADEC championship as well. And we know Cartman from DRTT and DRSL that, yeah, our Ukrainian friend is not slow. He has teamed up with season 1 runner-up Flapjack in the new Taijitu Motorsport. And yeah, we expect him to be involved in some good battles at the front. Tonight's race will be around 44, 45 laps maybe, and the fuel will last about 26 to 30 laps depending on the car and driver. Racing soft tires will have a duration of 8 to 14 laps, medium 12 to 16, and hard 18 to 22. So that could be interesting with the fuel load and driving style and all that stuff. So we could see a racing hard one stop, or a two stop medium, or three stop soft. So it remains to be seen what will transpire tonight. A fast lap here is all about committing and carrying speed through turn 1 and having the car with a soft enough suspension to ride the curbs in the S's turn 2 to 5. Drivers will also not want to run their eyes too near the red, as the same sector on one section can very easily throw you off if the tires give up. And finally, the pit lane is very challenging to the point where you need to brake in order to safely enter the pits. On the right of the is right on the apex of the second to last flat out turns to lead into the start-finish straight. So yeah, it's gonna be something to pay attention to tonight. It's definitely gonna be an interesting race for sure, and yeah, I'm glad we're back. And I'm just, I hope I'm not coming down with something, getting sick, whatever. But maybe I've just got a little infection in my throat, something. It just hurts when I swallow, drink. So we'll get that done. Hopefully my voice will survive for tonight. Um, remains to be seen, really. So yeah. The lobby has now opened, so with the beautiful pictures of the BRZ, we will head over to the Tier 1 lobby. Road Atlanta is one of my new favorite tracks on Gran Turismo. I may not have driven it as much as I would want or like, but it is something about Road Atlanta that I just love. And the uphill chicane after turn one, oh, that is so scary. It's a blind chicane as well, so it's very difficult to see. You have to trust that you know the entry and the entire section through the turn, which could be very exciting or scary, depending on how you look at it. So, here we go. It will be about a few minutes of practice, then the qualifier will begin. No one has gone out to track yet. That's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find. There we go. So let's go some background info for Juggernaut. It's been a truly amazing season for me. I'm pleased with how I've been able to perform consistently, which allow me to win many races and successfully defend my title. Juggernaut has been a monster last season, and I expect him to do well again this season. And this upcoming season is shaping out to be a very competitive, and he suspects it will bring him back down to earth. After a season that felt almost too good to be true, he's also looking forward to achieving the milestone of competing in the 100 ADEC races. And as we go here for Flapjack, maybe we can. Although Flapjack finished second, he anticipates some fast drivers joining next season, creating more competitive races, including Cartman, who he is partnering with in the new team Taijutsu Motorsport. Oh my gosh, that is going to be a handful to say. Let's take a look. Muller is still in the beautiful Genesis. And our favorite Luco is changing the team colors from the Irish Dragon flag car to Red Dragons for season 2. So it could be a good one. I'm not gonna read everything, but honestly, I should have planned this out a little bit better. But we'll keep it at Flapjack and Juggernaut for now. as we just try to see what cars people have swapped out, and I think Muller is still staying in his Genesis from last season. Ivano is here, so I was completely wrong. Ivano is actually in the race tonight, and he has gone for the mighty, powerful, and dangerous Huracan. Well, Ivano, my Italian friend, good luck to you out there tonight. And he's got an asymmetrical livery. I love it. I love that, Ivano. Flappy is still sticking with his colors from last season, and I think, yeah, he's swapped out his Beamer for a Supra, so good luck to you as well, Flappy. As we see Ricey in the melon car, he has gone over to the Cabriolet Golf, and that is actually a very good car. I had plenty of good battles with Ricey on GT Sport with him in that car. And then we have Luco and the Beamer. That new livery is looking snazzy. Do miss the Dragon though. I do miss the Dragon. Bacchus as well in the Beamer. Jaganot and the M4R livery has gotten an update, and yeah, the M4R is running a different livery this season, and it is looking good. The best sector time from Jaganot so far. Qualifying hasn't started yet though. Let's see, Senna sticking with his Merc, and there we have Mickey. Is he in the new? No, he's not in the new one. There we have Gadget. We have Cartman and the McLaren. We have Grim and the, what is that, RX? So yeah, it's going to be a very good season, I think. It's oversubscribed, so not everyone will be able to join, sadly. Hey Blue, regret not signing up quicker. Yeah, it's going to be a sprint to sign up first this season. Definitely. Jules doesn't seem to have signed up either. Has he? Oh, Jules is a reserve. Okay, so we're waiting for H-Boss, okay. That's a shame. I wish we could have at least 20 drivers on track. I don't see why that's such a big problem for lobbies. They do it in ranked lobbies, the Daily C and Nations, FIA stuff, all that stuff. I really don't understand the choices Polyphony do or does, but yeah, Polyphony just are a weird bunch of people. Oh, we have Mickey with a little spin. I don't think Vlave is here tonight, so Gadget is down a team member. Yeah. That's a shame, really, that that the game doesn't allow more than 16 players, and the commentary now takes up one of the slots. I'd rather give my position up to have someone race than steal it, but that's how we've decided the ruling in ADEC for this year, to have a commentator. And last season was the finish and the finale was just amazing to watch. And if you're watching this on Playback Plugs, thank you so much for helping me with the commentary. More, I should say, you took over the commentary, and I was more the background person. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way, because you know Nordschleife so well, and you have a real grip on that track in a way I don't have. So thank you, Plux, for joining me last time around, and I hope I will get to be doing live commentary with you again in the future. PDR2 limited since the PS4 isn't strong enough, and 20 cars on track. Yeah, I do agree with you, Blue. It's very stupid, but then again, if the PS4 can handle 20 cars on the ranked lobbies, and I mean nations, manufacturers, Daily C, they should be able to do this for private lobbies. I mean, look at Grid. That has 22 freaking drivers, and that is cross-platform as well. And we did that on Tuesday with DRTT, and that was just amazing to do. And if Codemasters can do it, even though they've been bought by the shit EA, and EA is eternally on my shit list. Sorry for the cursing here, but EA is on my shit list, and it's on everyone's crap list. So you know, they've been voted the worst company for years and years and years, and they bought Codemasters. The atrocity. But I'm just rambling now, and we're still waiting for the quali to get underway. It's about 3 minutes under. It's about 3 minutes until the quali begins. So yeah, it's very weird to not see the Wales livery anymore. But change is good. Change is good. All right. Yeah, I think so too, Blue. If this game was exclusively to PS5, yeah, maybe there would be 20 player lobbies. But like I said, Grid Legends does this perfectly. They may not be a sim racer, it's more of an arcade racer, but they have 22 cars on track across PC, PlayStation, Xbox, I think. So if they can do it, if shitty EA can do it alongside Codemasters, Polyphony can do it. But then again, Gran Turismo has gotten a lot of hate as of late, so it just remains to be seen what happens to Gran Turismo 7 in the future. Motion Blur has gotten a new paint job as well. Very, very beautiful paint job. Simple and clean. I love it. Well done livery there, Gadget. Man, I love that. And Mickey on third there. Bacchus, Senna, Gadget, KG. KG is back with us. We have Muller there. I wonder how he's gonna do it in the Genesis. Ivan is still in the pits there. We have Ricey. Oh yeah, Ivan is here. Okay, sorry, never mind. Grim and Luco, they're probably just waiting for for the quality to start. Now we have our friend Cartman in the picture in the McLaren 650 Group 3. So it's going to be interesting to see how Cartman does it in this season. It is going to be a 1-hour endurance race, and as far as I know, he's only done the 30-minute stuff as far. But I think Cartman will do fine. He is a very, very fast driver as we go on with the quali. Let's see, Blue. I expect to see everyone to avoid the softs. They do only 10 laps. When you did some practice and pitted 10 minutes into the run, running as few pit stops as possible is crucial. Yeah, it probably is. I don't... Maybe you can tell me, Blue, how is this track on tire wear in general? I have a feeling from only 30 minutes, I've driven here with the Group 4 front-wheel drives in the RTT. The tire wear didn't seem too bad, but that could have been down to the front-wheel drives themselves. And I know it's weird, front-wheel drives doing good. It's going to be good to see you back on track, Blue. So sign up as fast as you can next time. You'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with. So let's take a look with Gadget now as he starts lap 1 in his flyer. Gadget now. Oh, I love this track. I really do. Driven it so much in Forza. Had a lot of good races there. Yeah, I know, it's very, very weird to say that, but I have had plenty of good races in Forza. This uphill chicane, of course, very deadly. You can either go off or crash into the little tire barrier as we go very narrow there, or try to stay as close to the island as possible and not go over the white lines. Very difficult break down to the double right-hander, and then a full sprint down to the chicane and the start-finish straight. ...230, 240 kilometers an hour down the straight, and they break around the 100 mark, maybe 150. So let's see what Gadget can do in this one. Will it be a very, very good time? And it's a 118.6 as we see Flappy with a 117.4. Then we have Cartman with a 118.4 as well. So Flappy a whole second faster than Cartman. We have Jagnaut there with a 118.2. So good banker lap from Flappy. As we see H-Boss with a 118.9. He is still in the 911. A very beautiful car to drive as well. Bacchus 119.2. We have KG there with a 119.3. 19.9 for Mickey. As we saw Ricey, where did Ricey end up? 7th with a 119 flat. KG, let's see, Mickey a 20.5. No, wait. 19.9, okay, so Ivano a 20.5. We have Ivan with a 21.6, very bad flyer from him so far, but he has a lot of laps to go. Muller of 146, he still hasn't set a good lap. Senna with a 148.9, so he has more to give. And Grim, is Grim just, he's just gonna stay parked in the pits and start from the back? It's very difficult for Grim. He's driving against just tier 1 drivers, I would say. Very difficult to get anywhere, but I hope to see a good performance from Grim. Oh, hey, Grim, you're smoke. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say this: good luck, Grim. Drive hard, and let's hope you can get a position or 2 tonight. So just do your best, my friend. If anything, you can just ram Flappy. It's he's okay with it, trust me. As we see a 117.2 from Juggernaut. Nessie and me, we always, well, mostly Nessie jokes about taking Flappy out on a date into the barrier, so you can do that. 117.3 there. Luca with a 17.6. Not bad. Cartman 18.0. H-Boss 18.6. 6 there as well. Gadget 118.6 as his best, and he's got a penalty to shake off as well. And Juggernaut has gone into Plux's favorite GR3 car. I know he used that for a few seasons and had a bunch of successful races with that Renault. A car I despise like the plague on Gran Turismo because I don't know how to drive it. But it worked for Plux and it might work for Juggernaut, so I'll cross my fingers for Juggernaut as well. And the most amazing and most awesome race with Plux in that thing was Spa in the rain, where he consistently drifted every single turn or corner he was in. So that was a race to remember. How in the hell Plux managed to keep that car on track is beyond me, but there you go. So it seems like everything has steadied down a little bit. Yeah, Flappy is not that far behind Juggernaut in times now. 0.045 there. Will there be a new best lap time for Flappy? No, he is way behind. What about Cartman? 19.2 for KG. Bacchus 18.2. 18.4. Gadget is on an out lap, so he's been in and gotten some new boots. And let's go on board with Gadget for a lap. Gadget's still not fast enough to improve. As we see Ivano in second to last place. I really do love that asymmetrical livery of his. And he gets a little too wide from out of the chicanes. Cartman with the 18 flat. There we have Ivan, 19.2. Oh yeah, there's people have to, the drivers have to be careful coming in and out of the pit on this track because they can give you a big penalty. That is going to be something for the drivers to watch out for as well. KG Racing 11 so far, 118.8. Senna 18.8 as well. Ricey probably put in a good enough time to stay in 8th or 9th for now. Oh, Gadget not improving. Very close now in the top 8 really. Come on, Cartman. Well, Jaggernaut's still on the roll. Very difficult to beat. Flappy just personal best at the moment. Yeah, that's true. If Cartman gets first sector perfect, he could be on for pole. But I think Cartman is kind of like me in a way. I don't think he is as strong in the quali as he is in the race. I am stronger in the races than I am in quali. But then again, I haven't seen Cartman qualify all that much. So I'm not an expert on that point, as he goes a little too wide out on the grass. It's going to hinder his lap time. Cartman's still in 4th. We have Bacchus right behind him. Or was that Luco? I think that was Luco. Luco in 3rd. 117.5 in the Beamer. Is that the M6? Just a minute and a half now as we see Flappy with a new best lap time of 117.2. So it's going to be close between Flappy and Juggernaut this season as well, I think. Grim with a 125.4. Good enough for last. He will have another lap to do. So we see Luco has passed Cartman. Cartman has let him through. be a new good lap for Cartman. Just gonna go through a sector here. No improvement for Cartman, sadly. But top four, top four is definitely not bad for his first ADEC qualifier. Oh, so yeah, top four, not bad at all. But Flappy looks to be taking the pole position, the first pole position of the season. And Jagannath has now finished. And no improvement from Flappy, but that is it. Flappy has won the pole position of the first race of Season 2, with Jagannath in second, Luco in third, we have Cartman in fourth, we have H-Boss starting in fifth, Bacchus in sixth, we have Senna starting in... Alright, so with that said, now there will be a 3-minute break and the race will start. So I suggest everyone take their pee breaks and get some refreshments, and we will get on shortly. I'll be right back. Okay, back in action. Blue, stay in front of Jag, not Plux. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to this one. I wish I'd seen a BRZ in there though, but can't wish for everything. Let's see. Well, I love it. It could be useful for some tracks. All right. We are about to go. We're waiting for 5 lights to go out, and round 1 of season 2 will be underway. And it looks to be like a good start from Flappy, but a better start from Juggernaut, and a good start from Luco as well, as he's trying to go for the inside move into turn 1, but Juggernaut goes around on the outside. That RSO1 is a quick starter. It's a, it is a very good starter indeed, as Juggernaut just dives into P1 with Luco and Cartman following closely behind. We have Bacchus and Senna, Gadget, and Luco is off. Luco is off? I'm trying to find Luco. Grim there, Ivano, and Luco all the way down in last place. So we're going to try and take a look at that after lap 1. A little chaotic. But yeah, Juggernaut, Flappy, Cartman, Bacchus. As we see a good little gap between Flappy and Cartman already, as Cartman is being chased down by Bacchus, Senna, Boss, Gadget, and KG. Overall, a very good, clean start at lap 1. Oh, and we have another collision in the back. Was that Gadget? We're gonna take a look at this situation, and oh, I'm too late, damn it. Oh, I think Gadget, I'm completely missed it now. I wanted to take a look back at Luco, and then something happened with Gadget. Ay. Can't always catch the action, but we'll save the replay and take a look at it after the race. As we see Cartman now up into P3, Bacchus down in 4. Yeah, it's really changed. As we see H-Boss on the inside of Senna there, moving him up into 5th. Yeah, I know, it's 15 seconds at most. And I have to type in where I want it to save the 15-second replay. So we have Muller now in 9th, we have Ivan in 10th, we have Mickey in 11th, Grim in 12th, we have Gadget all the way down in 13th, and he's still staying out with that damage in the front end. Maybe it's not as bad as we might think there. Ivano in 14th, and we have Luco in 15th. Luco is very far behind now, but it is a long race. Anything can happen. It's not going to be easy to catch up to the rest of the boys on this track, because it is a fast track. So you will have to drive a lot faster than everyone else to catch up. But there could still be some points in it for Luco, so you'll just have to stick it in there. Flappy then, second place with Jiggenut there in first. We have Cartman 2 seconds behind Flappy again. We have Bacchus 2 seconds behind that. And we have H-Boss coming up to challenge Bacchus for fourth. This chicane is so deadly. Not as deadly as the Dragon Trail one, but it is blind, so... I just heard some tire squealing, but no problem. No, it isn't turn 1 that has claimed anyone yet, which is quite weird. Most races I've done on Road Atlanta, turn 1 has usually claimed the most lives, the most drivers. As we see H-Boss trying to find a move through Bacchus. Bacchus has the inside, covers off H-Boss, and still remains in fourth position. Ricey has disconnected. Let's hope that wasn't a rage quit. H-Boss has a higher pace than Bacchus, but isn't able to get past just yet. And that Beamer seems to be very strong on the straight. The Porsche is very good in the slipstream, I know that. But it is just to try and get ahead, and H-Boss will defend every single line he can. Ivan then in a defense against Muller and Mickey for 8th. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Pushing the wrong buttons there, as we see Grim is fighting for 11th to keep Gadget behind. Very bad start for Gadget tonight. Had a spin after the last turn. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that on camera, but we'll watch the replay before the stream ends. So we'll see exactly what happens. What happened, Ricey? Was it a disconnect? There we have Ivano still keeping the mighty Huracan on track. It is a difficult car to get a grip on. And we have Luco. He is catching up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like you were the only man to disconnect, Ricey. No one else has had any connection issues as far. So Jiggenut 2.2 in front of Flappy. We have Flappy 2.4 in front of Cartman. We have H-Boss now in front of Bacchus, and I should have stuck with that battle because I am a dum-dum. Ripping on myself helps. Calling myself for the stupid Norwegian, that also helps my ego. KG Racing in 7th. Ivan still in front of Muller. Have we lost someone in that battle? Let's see, there we go. Grim still sticking in front of Gadget, and from personal experience, I know that Grim is not the easiest man to pass. You will not get anything for free from Grim. He is, from what I remember from GT Sport, the perfect defender. Getting past him is not a free ride. And with Gadget's Strucken Audi there, it's probably not going to be too easy to get past Grim. As we see, Mickey is taking full advantage now. It's coming up close to Gadget. Gadget has no speed on the straight compared to Mickey. And Mickey moves up to 11th. That was the wrong camera again, sorry for that. As we see Grim now defending for his life, but staying a good distance in front of Mickey at the moment. Yeah, Gadget really is dropping back. I wish I was on comms with Gadget, then I could say, you know, box, box, box. But I think Gadget will figure out that he needs to pull back and have an emergency stop, because that damage is really really hampering his car at the moment. It's really destroying his ability to fight, to do battles with the other drivers. I know Grim is not... Oh, as we see Mickey losing it in the right-hander. I know Grim is maybe not on the same level as Gadget, but right now Gadget has no chance of getting in front of Grim. I think Grim has this one for now. And we have Cartman in second and Flappy in first. What? Oh, Juggernaut is in the pits already. That was fast. 9 laps on the soft. He's going to be in traffic now. Flappy's tires are starting to go. Same with Cartman. We have H-Boss in third. Man, this track is really hammering the left side tires, isn't it? Bacchus. We have Senna, just had a penalty he shook off. KG in 6th now. Ivan in 8th. Yeah, Flappy can probably stay out for for a little bit longer and take one less stop. And that will definitely put him at an advantage. As we see, a queue is forming behind Grim now. And Gadget, you could see him. He was side by side with Mickey. And, oh, crap. He was side by side with Mickey. And there was absolutely nothing Gadget can do on the straight. Gadget's car is just too crippled. I think Gadget really... Did Gadget spin? No, Gadget hasn't spun. He wouldn't be this... he wouldn't be this far up. Gadget just isn't able to keep up. I think lap 10, lap 9, we're gonna take a look at that then. As we see Cartman into the pits. He Might go for what compound is Cartman going for? Nice to see you too, Nessie. The pit entry sucks on this track. It really does. As Cartman gets a 3-second penalty for that. So Flappy still in first with Bacchus in second now. Juggernaut up into third. So he's probably gonna return to P1 after the pit stops have concluded. KG now up into fourth. Very good, KG. Ivan on the mediums, looking very good on those tires so far. Muller on mediums. That Genesis seems to be very kind to its tires. Go Muller. Like I've always said before, don't count Muller out. As soon as he finds his rhythm, he is one of the most consistent racers on track, and he will surprise everyone. He will surprise everyone. Take a look out for Muller throughout the season. He could surprise everyone. H-Boss on medium. We have Senna there on medium as well. We have Mickey up into 10th. Grim still staying out, so Grim on mediums in that RX Vision seems to do quite nice. Flappy likes his flapping floppy. Again, Nessie, you're just crazy. KG Racing comes out in 11th after his pit stop. Ivano on racing hard. Ivano's going for the long run. This could be interesting. Gadget now in dead last, as we see Flappy finally into the pits. I think his tires probably could go for one more lap, but Bacchus now still hasn't pitted. Juggernaut coming out there. I think no, Flappy's still on the pit exit. Yeah, Juggernaut still in the lead, so the undercut, or whatever you would call it, did not work for Flappy. But then again, we still have 43 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Every single car could spin. Every single car could blow up. Now that Nessie is here, anything can happen. So we see Juggernaut taking over P1. Bacchus just struggling to keep himself in front, but his tires are just dead. If Flappy does a 5-stop, I'll be impressed. Yeah, you never know, Blue. You never know. You never know. Flappy then charging now. Desperate to try and make a move on Juggernaut, our defending champion. Ivan in fourth. His tire's still looking good. Bacchus' rear end is dead. Oh, he still has a sliver of white left on it, but yeah. He definitely has to go in. I don't think damaging the car and going into the pits is going to be the problem. It's going to follow the lines. That's going to be the problem. Which he did quite well there. So Ivan and Muller still has not, yeah, they've not pitted yet, but Cartman is coming up close to Muller. He's gonna want to get through Muller as fast as possible. And Muller not making it easy for our rookie. Oh, Muller going a little too wide, getting himself a little penalty. We have Cartman back up into fourth. When Ivan goes into the pits, it will be third place. So H-Boss then, sixth place for now. We have Bacchus, Senna fighting with KG. Oh, we got contact from Senna into KG. Senna backing off immediately. That is the proper driver's room respect right there. Very experienced Senna. I think I'm too far beyond that point right now, Blue, but I will take a look. Yeah, sadly too far beyond that point. But that was definitely Senna's fault. Senna knew it. Grim going in. We have Gadget then. Will take over 11 and 12. The field is quite spread now. Oh my goodness, look at Jagnat's tires already. And Jagnat is catching up to Grim already. This is... we're only 17 minutes in and Jagnat is catching up to back markers already. Ivan into the pits finally, and then we have Jagnat, Flappy, and Cartman in the top three. Yeah, he is pushing like crazy now, Blue. He's gonna be very far behind if he goes into the pit right now. This could be anyone's race, to be honest. And Flappy is going to be good for a lot of laps. Flappy is going to be good for a lot of laps. Just going to take a look if Jagnat dives in. He does not. Flappy is catching up a little bit. Yeah, Flappy is catching up to Jagnat. Yeah, in terms of strategy, we have a real battle now. It's going to be exciting to see who actually runs away with it in the final stages. So we'll definitely come back to that fight, as we see Muller is still out on his 18th lap. Those mediums are really working out well for the Genesis. Like I said earlier, don't count Muller out. Don't ever count my friend Muller out and his race engineer Marcus. Because Muller has a tendency to be consistently good. And he's actually won a few races by just being more consistent than everyone else. May not be the fastest person on track, but he is definitely one of the most consistent. When everything clicks together, Muller is a man to be reckoned with. As we see Jaggernaut into the pits already, and I expect him to take on fuel. No, he didn't take on fuel. Yeah, Muller could definitely sneak in a podium if he takes a one stop in this one. If he manages to go 30 minutes without pitting, yeah, Muller could definitely be one to watch out for. So we have 18 seconds behind Flappy now for Jaggernaut. He's gonna burn a lot of his tires just to try to catch up to the field. So Muller now on increasingly worn tires. We have H-Boss coming up on him with fresher tires. So Muller's not going to be able to fight it too much, but he's definitely going to be in a good position for very good points. Even maybe a potential podium. Don't know why I like that Genesis, but it is a good looking car in my eyes. So Luco then in 8th position right now. We have Ivan in 7th. We have Bacchus there in 6th. Senna in 10th, being lapped by Flappy shortly. We have KG in 11th. He has gotten behind, or dropped behind Senna there. We have Grim in 12th with Mickey in 13th, chasing the voice of the driver's room. Man, that rotary engine just sounds so good. So good. I don't think there will be any team orders tonight, Blue, but yeah, that could be a potential thing for them to do to help each other. Maybe Cartman will hold him back, but I kind of doubt that. As we see Ivano letting Jaggernaut through. And Ivano is still out on his hard tires. 20 laps on the hard tires. And the right front tire has nowhere at all, which is insanely weird. And I think, yeah, Cartman is going to be going in maybe a lap or two, and we have Flappy is probably going to be good for another 3 to 4 laps, I would imagine. Maybe even more. H-Boss is up into 4th. Muller 5th. Jaggernaut has the fastest lap of the race with a 1:17.603. Jag will have to catch and pass Flappy to stay within the pit stop ahead. Yeah, that is true. There's probably going to be 2 more pit stops for Flappy and Cartman, I would imagine. 3 for Jaggernaut. As we see Muller finally into the pits. 22 seconds in front of Ivan, so he has a good chance of remaining in 6th. But he has to take on fuel. That could kill his position a little bit. But we're going to take a look at Ivan. Ivan is on fresh racing soft. But if Muller stays on mediums, he could be able to make some trouble out there. So we see Luco now in 7th. We hear a gadget coming up. Gadget's tires will hold for a few decent more laps, and he will have to go in again. We have blue flag from Muller. Gets himself a 3-second penalty coming out of the pits. Cartman in. I think this race is going to be won through the pit stop strategies. Won or lost. Since the gaps are so huge out on track right now. Jigna still charging, but not exactly any closer to Flapjack. Flappy will have to take on fuel. He will lose a little bit of time from that. H-Boss in 3rd. We have Bacchus there in 4th with Cartman in 5th. Muller down in 10th now, but he's gone on a new set of mediums that will probably last him the entire race, the left of it. Maybe he can go in for a quick jump over to soft in the last few minutes if he has time. But if he takes care of these mediums, they could potentially last the remainder of the race. So Flappy, will you go in this lap? Flappy does go in this lap. And we have new best sector from Juggernaut. Will it be a new best lap time from Juggernaut? The defending champion with a gold number as well. And it is a 117.5 best or fastest lap from Juggernaut. Yeah, you might be right there, Blue. Flappy playing the long game. Flappy's definitely gonna need one last pit stop, and I think Juggernaut probably, excuse me. Juggernaut probably needs a pit stop or two more. He'll just have to book it right now, but he's not gaining a whole lot. He's actually losing a little bit now to Flappy. Bacchus out there in 4th, and the soft tires doesn't seem to wear all that much on that Beamer. But he does have less fuel in the car. Fifth for Cartman. Ivan, Luco. We have Gadget. Gadget will probably dive into the pits in a couple of laps' time. Senna definitely needs fuel in a few short moments, and Muller just driving his own race. We do see it getting a little bit darker out on track, but do not worry. There's no rain on the American tracks, which, yeah, don't ask me the logic behind that. As we see Grim defending against Mickey. Looks like Grim has had a pretty decent race today. Oh, as I say that, Grim nearly runs it into Barry R. Was that Mickey's fault? I don't know. Didn't look like there was contact between them. And Mickey takes himself off track to let Flappy through. Ivano still on them hards. 25 laps now. So he's definitely going for the one stop. KG Racing in the 11th. Let's see, Grim there, 12th. Grim is going to be desperate for fuel. Taking a look with Mr. Mickey. That RX seems to be fast on the straight. Even in the slipstream, the Merc just can't keep up. Oh, careful there, boys. Almost looked like Mickey was going for a pit maneuver there, a police maneuver. Pursuit intervention technique, isn't that what it's called or something? As we see, Mickey is trying to go on the outside through the chicane, but that, yeah, there's no room, and he's got grass on his tires. Again, that is Jason Halder's job to be the lawnmower man, so don't rob Jason of that, Mickey. Flappy then, 13.9 behind Jaggernaut, and wow. Jaggernaut's tires are gone again, and he has more or less no fuel left. So he will have to take on a heavy fuel stop. And this pit stop, pit stop. 1% left in the tank. I can just imagine Flappy now just licking his chops. Oh, I got this mother fluffer now. Oh, I got him. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be a creep there. I can just imagine Flappy now thinking, I might have him. I might have him now. Cartman in 5th. Tires are looking good. And he comes out just behind Jaggernaut. If you can just stick onto that slipstream and his rear end there, he could probably drag himself along. I don't know the strengths or weaknesses of the Group 3 McLaren. I've never driven it in a league setting or any other setting for that matter. Always felt it was a little bit twitchy, like the Audi R8 and the Renault in front. Jag will have to pit one last time, while Flappy can pit one last time as well. Yeah. Let's see, Juggernaut is 22 seconds behind Flapjack right now, and he's got traffic in front of him. We do have a yellow flag. I think that has cleared itself out. That cleared itself out. Might have been one of the back markers somewhere. As we see Senna letting Juggernaut through. Will he let Cartman through as well? It's very difficult to do that on this section. Cartman is going to lose a lot of time now. And Senna backs off to the side. Cartman lost a lot staying behind Senna right there. Not much Senna could do really. H-Boss in 5th, chased down by Muller, and then we hear the screaming rotary engine of Grim. Well, Luco's in the pit now, so he's nowhere near Muller. But H-Boss and Muller. I wonder how strong that Genesis is on the straight these days. It isn't really known for having a strong engine, I think. Oh, you can just hear the screaming rotary there. Oh man, I do love that RX Vision. Just as bonkers as the 787B. Ivano has finally gone over to the medium. Doesn't seem like Ivano has had a bad step all race, but he hasn't really kept up with the field in front either, which he really needs to try and do. But then again, it is his first race back after just doing one last season, I think. Flappy then, still 22.3 seconds in front of Juggernaut. Flappy only refueled a little. Guess is trying to keep his car as light as possible to maintain his pace. Yeah, that could be possibly it. He will have to do a massive refuel. I think I had a bug here with the chat. Yeah, the chat is just bugging itself for some reason. So far the field is lapped up to 6. Yeah. Cartman will have to go in again. Bacchus. We have Muller. He has dropped off a little bit to H-Boss. He's got a 1 second penalty as well to shake off. I do kind of miss the old penalty system where you just had to shake off the penalty by slowing down wherever you liked, but then again, that was very inconsistent and very despised. And Muller will lose a little bit to H-Boss right now, as we see Luco. Luco has overtaken Grim, and Flappy has overtaken Grim. Mickey then about to be lapped by Jignaut. Senna in 10th. Haven't seen much of Gadget this race, but he's had some bad luck in the first race of the season. And what is KG doing? Has he gone full auto drive? Looks like it. Or no, he's still in control. Ivano then, 13th. Finally, not dead last anymore. Flappy will probably do one more lap, I assume. And he will go in. Well, Luco isn't really the problem now for Flappy. But then again, yeah, Luco is a lot faster now than Flappy. Let's see, yeah, Luco's tires are way better. Cartman in with 2% left in the tank. 13 minutes to go. This is going to be the last stint for the ones that go in. I think, yeah, Cartman should be good now, safe from Bacchus. Oh, he comes out just in front of Bacchus. Then again, Bacchus does have a couple of laps more worn tires than Cartman, as we see Flappy into the pits. He will have to take on a crap ton of fuel, as we see Jignaut coming through. Jignaut will definitely need another stop. His fuel is very low. So I'm thinking one more lap now for Jignaut. He will go in, splash in quarter tank of fuel, or maybe under half a tank of fuel, and then blast it towards the end. Flappy there, about 35%, 45% in the tank. Come on, Bacchus, punt Cartman to unlock the ultimate achievement. You're so evil, Nessie. You're so evil. I thought you and Cartman were friends, bro. But yeah, Cartman has done well for his first race. Hasn't had a spin. He has been consistent. Struggled to keep up with the two fastest on track, but he's still done an amazing job, and now he's trying to fend off Bacchus and the mighty German monster. We have Juggernaut into the pits, and he does take on a tire change as well. It's what bros before hoes do to each other. Yeah, I can see that. So Juggernaut now, how much fuel did he actually take on? And Flappy's through the chicane. And Juggernaut now 14.7 seconds behind. Juggernaut will have to push everything he's got now in that little Renault. He will have to push and push and push until the gas pedal goes through the floor and maybe into the baggage compartment in the front. Cartman 12 seconds behind. Buck is still holding on to Cartman there, just under a second. Buck's tires will go before Cartman's. They are more worn at this point. As we see H-Boss in 5th. Not a bad start from H-Boss for Season 2. Luco, 6th. So he's done well after his spin on not even driving one lap, and he had a spin. But we sadly missed it. Because then Gadget had a little spin, so we'll take a look at that in the replay after the race. Ivan then 7th. He's doesn't seem to have done a wrong step all race. Muller 8th. Will Ivan? No, I don't think Ivan will go in. Muller has been in again for a new change of tires, so he's gonna blast as fast as he can now for the last few laps. Gadget 19 seconds behind Muller. Not a good race for Gadget in the season opener, but there are 7 more races to go and you can probably count this race off. 2 worst scores are dropped of the season. Muller Delight is not how you would describe his race. I think he's happy. I think Muller's content with his position. He could have potentially had a podium, but you know, anything can happen in these races. Grim then 12th. He's done well. Grim has done exceptionally well. Anything not last place is very, very good work. Ivano then doesn't seem to have had his bad luck monkey with him in this Thursday race that he usually has in the Sundays. The bad luck monkey that keeps on jumping on his hood, destroying his engine and his bodywork, and he's got a good clean car to show for it. So keep at it, Ivano. KG there. Juggernaut really not closing in all that much to Flappy, to be honest. Grim thinks he's driving on public road, left indicator, maybe reminding us all he's not driving a BMW. As we see Juggernaut lapping Gadget there, thanking for Gadget for the pass. Beautiful section that they ran through, and we have Oh, Backus has dropped off Cartman. Not a lot of fighting out on track right now. Very spread field, as it usually is in the last stages of the race. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Muller with a 1:19.0. Not bad in that Genesis. Gran in front of Flappy. Gran letting Flappy through on the straight. Keep it on track, Grim. And Flappy should be good all the way to the finish line now. The fuel should hopefully last for the last 4 minutes. We'll have to go into some heavy fuel saving. I think Jaggernaut will be good all the way to the finish as well. Cartman then he'll just have to take care of the tires and fuel that he has left. Backus with Senna a lap behind. Boss there. Looks like he needs a pit, but I think he should be able to survive the last few remaining laps now. But then again, Luco is coming up behind him, but he's got no left tires anymore. He'll still have to save as much as he can of those tires. It's not going to be easy. Ivan, yeah, been pretty flawless. Difficult in that R8. Muller doesn't seem to have done a single step wrong. Maybe the pit strategy was a little bit off, but other than that, he's done a very good job. Top 8, not a bad start for the season. Gadget had some bad luck. He's had a few of those last season. Let's hope that changes for the season, or I may have cursed him right now. But let's hope his luck changes for the better. He is also getting acclimated to the VR, and it's probably going to take him a little while before he's 110% up to speed with his old self, but he's still very fast. Gadget is still a very fast racer. Bad luck and accidents do happen, and they're unavoidable. You can't really do anything about it. Crap happens. As we see Senna now, talking about crap, he's gone off into the kitty litter. Then we have Mickey. Had a very good fight with Grim earlier in the race. Grim has had some good battles as well, and good defenses and all that. And he is a lap in front of KG. And Ivano's stunning car, still looking stunning. As we have Jaggernaut, and what is Ivano doing? Oh, Ivano tried to find a way to let Jaggernaut through. And yes, Blue, what a start for the season. Flappy has done it. Flappy has done it. He is getting a pole. He got a pole position in the quali, and he's gonna get the win. He's not gonna get the fastest lap, but he did get the win. There hasn't been any major incidents from what I could see from people tonight. But there we go. Flappy wins the first race of the season. And well deserved indeed. As we see, the defending champion just was not able to keep up with Flapjack today. But there's always next time. And we know how strong Jaggernaut is. And Jaggernaut will definitely come back as strong as ever. A good debut from our Ukrainian friend Cartman. Third place for Cartman. Bacchus with a fourth. We have H-Boss in fifth. Senna in 10th there. Luco in 6th, Ivan 7th, Muller 8th, Gadget 9th, 10 for Senna, and yeah, the other positions there. I think you remember what car he was driving, does he? I hope. A Supra? Alright, I'm gonna screenshot this if Gadget needs it. And Ricey unfortunately disconnected tonight. It does happen. Nothing we really can do about that. So a very good race tonight, a very good season opener. As I tried to say, we have Ivan there in 7th, Muller 8th. We have Gadget in 9th, Senna in 10th. We have Mickey in 11th. 12th for Grim, very good start for Grim as well. Ivano 13th, KG 14th, and we have Ricey in 15th. Very good race. I think everyone can be proud of that one. Then again, Road Atlanta is a new track for Gran Turismo and ADEC, so definitely takes some time to get used to this track. But I'm hoping we can get back to this track in the future. That would definitely be awesome. So yeah, I think the outcome of this race was a good one, and we're gonna take a quick look at the replay and see what happened to Luco and Gadget in the opening lap. because I think they might have gone a little too wide into the grass and spun as a result. So we're gonna just take a quick look at that before we end the stream tonight. We're just gonna wait for the checking network environment BS. Boss's car is not fat this time. All right, showcase. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a few seconds so everything can load up. Let's see, Luco is in third. So we're just gonna take a look at what happened to Luco. Oh, that's what happened. The curb spun him out. Let's see if we can find Gadget. Gadget might have spun on the final turn. Oh, I've done that. I have done that so many times. He caught a wheel out on the grass there and completely spun it. Yeah, he just went too wide and spun that. That is so easy to do. I've done that so many times on Forza. I've done it a few times in GT. And yeah, there's nothing you can do. You're just a passenger basically at that point. Extremely bad luck, but stuff like that happens. There's nothing you can do. You're just a passenger at that time, and yeah. Two very unfortunate incidents on lap 1 for Luco and Gadget, but yeah, those are just personal driving incidents. Worst luck you can get when racing Road Atlanta, that's for sure, Blue. That is for sure. Well, that will be the end of Season 2, Round 1 of the Drivers Room Acelith Design Endurance Championship. And yeah, see you next time for that, Blue. And good luck on the DRHHL on next Thursday. I'm going to be live commentating that. Yeah, we get it. We get it, Nessie. Cartman sucks. Okay. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Everyone watching this on playback later, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was a very good season opener, and catch you all next time. This is Kimmaru saying good night.